contract, relax lunge. So this movement we can use for a whole bunch of different reasons. It's all going to be intent based. So we can use it for moving really, really fast, or the ability to contract a muscle and relax a muscle and move through different positions as fast as possible. We can use this as a plyometric drill to kind of increase load as we go from a double leg, moving more into a split stance to where load's kind of getting shifted asymmetrically between limbs. And then we can also use it as a way to do some cardiac output or some conditioning work that's not super, super intense. It's totally scalable too. So if I go as fast as I can and then don't go as deep as I can, that's going to have a different outcome versus me having as much range of motion and going as fast as I can. So typically we will start everybody by just saying, take a look at your programming, obviously, to see where your intent is in your notes. But you're not going to be doing this for as big a range of motion as possible, and you're not going to be doing this for as fast as possible when you typically start. We're just doing this as a drill to work on some coordination and to start changing a loading progression with the plyometrics. That's our most common progression that we use it for. So I like to cue people to kind of be on their toes. You're going to hit a bounce. Once you go from that bounce, you're going to drop into that lunge or the split stance essentially. So you're alternating, and maybe that looks like so, to where I'm not covering much ground and I don't have a ton of joint angle excursion between my knees and my hips when I'm doing that. So from the side, this would be an example of a regression of the movement, and then from that we can stay with the same joint angles and we can speed that up, or we can stay with the same speed and we can increase the range of motion to where I'm essentially hitting a full lunge. And then adding speed with the full range of motion is going to be the hardest example. So again, pay attention to your notes. The programming should dictate on which version that you're doing.